Okay, I think it's about time we do the bomber. It's going to be a bit windy today, might rain, and it might be a bit difficult to strip all this blue vinyl off. But I'm going to give it a go because this bike, hopefully, is going to look kind of ratty, but also kind of beautiful. The original plan was going to be to sort of clunker it as a kind of homage to repack races and all that jazz. But I don't think it's going to quite follow that image, so it's going to be more of a rat bike. I've already done the two sort of preparation things for it, worked out how to do the axle, seeing as the bottom has a 77mm bottom bracket, and done the rear triangle spreading to accept the bigger rear wheel or wider axle for a 7-speed. The welders have been repaired and it's all good to go. But first, obviously I am going to be using some new products on this: tyres, bars, saddle, stuff like that. So if you do need to find that, I'll link the stuff in the description. It's through Amazon. If you do buy it through Amazon, or if you buy anything else after following that link, it does give me a little kickback. Not much because it's Amazon, but you know, every little helps and all that. So yeah, for now I will try and continue with this. The sun is going to keep on changing. It's early morning, and I'm going to try and strip this down. I have no idea how long that took, but it's all stripped off now. I obviously started with the blowtorch and the scraper. That wasn't really working too well, so I just went to a penknife and scraped off as much as I could before going back to the blowtorch and a wire brush in all the little places, hard to reach, and it's come up pretty well. Obviously it's rusty still, there's not really much I'm going to do about that. I'm just going to polish it, leave the rust spots. It's a rat bike. And then I guess it's time to assemble. But yeah, it's made a mess everywhere, so I've got to tidy it up. And well, that took a while. That did take a while. Yeah, I could do with cutting that down really. Someone's got an anti-lag. Need an extra spacer. Oh. This crankset is bent. You couldn't see that. So here's something I've noticed about this crankset. It's bent. It's alloyed, it's bent. Because it tucks underneath the derailleur here. But yet here, it's past it. So yeah, gonna have to switch that out. Otherwise it's going quite well. Christ. Oh, I need to adjust the pads. Well, that took a little bit of working, but smooth rolling wheel. I might need to true it a little bit. Brakes work. Compy and 987s. They've got the kind of weird adjustment on them for the tension, and it's got an Allen key pinch bolt, so I had to disconnect the straddle wire so it flopped out, then do the cable up that way. But yeah, seems to be working. I'll check that wheel alignment. Yep. And on the back, a gold, because that's the only colour I could find for a decent price. There we go, it's better. Tovi. So obviously we need to do, you know, one more thing on this. Let's change that crankset out. I might actually look at getting a triple, you know, maybe a triple mountain bike, but stick that on. But apart from that, it actually rolls really well, just around this little part here. Big old chunky tyres on there, the Schwalbe Big Bends, sorry. Tried to somewhat match the tyres, grips and saddle, although it's a little bit difficult with different manufacturers using different shades. But yeah, apart from that, it's all roughly together. I am, like I say, going to have to change that crankset. I might look at in the future welding on some V-brake mounts or cantilever mounts on the rear, so I can run those as well. And yeah, maybe change the derailleurs for a mountain bike if I change that crankset for a triple. Let's all match it all. So yeah, just gonna try and quickly go through each part. Charged saddle, charged spoon saddle in obviously the tan, combined with a modern alloy 25.4mm seat post, which was actually a bit of a pain to get in there. The reaming of the seat tube on the bomber is not the greatest, so yeah, it was a bit difficult. We've got the Compy MX1000 brake caliper. This wind is really picking up with the Schwalbe Big Ben tyres going down. Just got a new 7-speed cassette on there, although I'm only using 6-speed at the moment because my DMR chain tugs, the doohickey on the end there, the stop, sticks out a bit far to get that lower cog, so I'm going to try and rework that as well. Shimano Altus derailleur, again just what I had in the garage. Teamed up at the front with a Sake Ringyo SR Apex crankset, but that's going to have to be replaced because the outer ring is somehow bent. And I've got a Suntour derailleur on the front with some Welgo pedals. Up in the cockpit I've got the Bergtech grips, Tektro calipers and Shimano Dior thummies. Both thummies are actually working on friction at the moment. The front only works on friction, but the rear can switch between two. But seeing as I've only got 6 cogs and 7 clicks, I know I could set it up roughly, but it was being a bit difficult, so it's on friction. And they are fixed down to a set of ball moose bars. And this is the ball moose bars from the other side. They actually give a really nice riding position, especially on this Bomber, which is more of a cruiser style bike. And then just following it down, you've got the Tioga headset, which I stole off another bike. The bare chrome paint. Just got a set of mountain bike forks, 1-inch threaded. Got that adapter on there to hold the cantilever in place, and some Diacompi 987 cantilevers. Now I guess you could say this is a 6-foot bike, as in it looks the best 6 foot away, because you can't see all of these little rust spots, but it's a rat bike. Yeah, I don't mind them. The blue vinyl covering that was on there before, applied by Raleigh obviously to start with, just trapped all the water underneath. If you've got a little stone chip, it traps the water and lets it rust, so we're better off now without any of that on. And that was a bit of a pain to get off, so thanks Raleigh. That right there is my 14-speed Raleigh Bomber, now a bit of a rack bike with a fair few upgrades. Obviously I could take those upgrades even more, stick on a modern wheel set. I could go 1x10 if I really wanted to and go completely modern with that. Those other two videos, these initial 2 videos to start with, went through how to sort of work out roughly what bottom bracket to use with this Raleigh, because they're a pain with their 26 threads per inch, and this one especially with the 77mm shell. And the second video was how I was going to convert it from sort of a single speed to a geared, which I kind of might have skipped over in this video, so if you want to go and watch them, go and watch them. But yeah, it is possible to convert a single speed into a geared, because here it is. So hope you've enjoyed this build. I actually really like how it's come out. Unsure about the blue fork. I might spray that, but I'm sure you'll give me your opinion on that. But everything else I think ties together quite nicely. I will look out for a new crankset, because I don't have a spare at the moment, and change that. So yeah, leave your comments, share this video around, check out the Amazon links if you're interested in anything, like and dislike to your heart's content, and I'll catch you in the next video.